whatever deficit it is there late, that you kind of expect something like this to happen.
Well, it's fun there yet. No, it was good. I mean, obviously, and some really good at bats. Austin, you know, busted his hump down there. That's a big play right there. Just, you know, a guy that big and he could run. So it's huge in the game. No, it's a good one to win.
How nice has it been to see Murph come back from his injury this year and not
Really good.
required?
You know, he told us too, you know, the day that he, before we activated him, he was here, you know, I think it was with that rain out and everything, we're like, heck with it. And he goes, this is not gonna be like last year. It's a different injury, I'm a different guy. You know, and he assured us, he's like, I'm gonna be better than I was. And he has been.
Mayton, those are Mayton's first 2 walks of the season. I don't know if you knew that or not, but
No.
that was
Yeah,
just
that was good at bats to, you know, not to expand the zone right there. Big at bats.
What about, what was the deal in Strider? Were you shocked, surprised
Yeah,
by that?
no, I was coming here to see you guys this afternoon, and he come up the stairs, and it's like, you know, I asked him what's the matter, and he said he pulled a hamstring playing catch, just doing his normal catch, wasn't accelerated or anything. It's just kind of one of them freak things. You know, I said it's just one of them things. You know, you can do everything right and still have something happen. You know, which he does, and it's just a freak thing.
This wasn't like a shoe slipping, anything.
No,
It was
no,
just
he was
a-
just playing catch.
Yeah.
I mean, just catch that he plays every day, or, you know, I mean, he was just like feeling his arm, I think, kind of, you know, day before he pitches. So it wasn't anything, you know, accelerated or strenuous, it's just a freak thing.
What did the MRI show?
I didn't hear.
Do you know?
It's a strain, I mean, I you know, it's, you know, how them things are.
Do you know who you'll start tomorrow?
It's gonna be in some kind of opener, so, but we're kind of still going powwow and, you know, who to do and all that kind of stuff, but it'll be, one of the bullpen guys.
How do you think Spencer Sloan-Bach pitched tonight?
You know what, he battled his rear off tonight, I think, you know, he maybe wasn't as sharp as he has been, and, but you know what, then he goes 7 innings, and by right, he should have gave up 2 runs. You know, we had maybe one bad throw, or even if the bases are loaded and the infield single scored a run, you know, so I think that's a good sign for the young guy when, you know, maybe they're not as sharp as they normally are, stuff isn't as crisp, but, you know, his velocity was really good. But you know what, they don't let the dam cave in on him. You know, he kept us in the game, he kept competing, and we got 7 innings, that was awesome.
Seems to be a good competitor. How do you rate him?
Very much, he's a really good competitor, and he helps himself by doing all those little things too.
With Spencer, seeing where he was, Strider,
Yeah.
seeing where he was, you know, just coming back from a long rehab, is this you're gonna have to take a lot of precaution here?
Well, I don't know, I think it'll probably, you know, it'll be a few days to see where he's at when they start doing the tests and how he feels tomorrow, the next day, all that kind of stuff, you know, they'll treat him up, and then I think they're just gonna have to play it by ear, and as we go forward, and hopefully this was just a weird thing that heals up really good, but you know what, it's all these kind of injuries, you just never know how long it's gonna take. It could be slight, we've seen a lot of slight ones that take a while, so just hope for the best, and for his sake, ours, and, you know, I just hate it again for the guy, he spent you know, you do all that work, you do everything right, and still, something like this could bite you.
kind of a weird top of the ninth there, a lot of hard hit balls, and it
Yeah.
goes that way.
Yeah, no, he was kind of almost like he was throwing his changeup too hard. But you know what, he hung on here too, and it's just kind of baseball.
Do you kind of just view this as an odd month for Iggy? I mean, there's been some good,
Good, bad, I mean, and he's, you know, in the beginning it started out, he kind of, I thought maybe he was just a little rusty, he wasn't using, but I kind of felt like the more we used him, even the 3 in a row or whatever, would be good for him. And it's just, you know, it's a feel guy. He's just not going to go out and blow you away. I mean, he's a feel guy, and I think you know, he'll get it going. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
everybody else in town.